So let's move on to the IRS now, because there's a new twist in that targeting scandal. Federal judge threatening to haul the head of the IRS into his courtroom and hold him personally in contempt. The judge furious because the tax agency has been dragging its feet despite a court order to produce some of Lois Lerner's emails in a timely manner. That judge warning, quote, "In the event of noncompliance with future court orders, the commissioner of the IRS and others shall be directed to show cause as to why they should not be held in contempt of court." Kevin McCullough is a nationally syndicated radio host. Taryn Rosencrans, founder and CEO of New Blue Interactive and a Democratic strategist. Great to have you both on The Real Story today.
Thanks, Gretchen.
All right, so Kevin, let me start with you, because the judge pretty much indicating that he's not having any more funny business here with the IRS.
Well, and I think he's reflecting a lot of what the general populace feels about this. Think about this. The IRS is probably already the most hated element of our federal government to begin with, and just the fact that we kind of reflexively don't enjoy paying taxes. But on top of that, you've had this long, drawn-out situation in which the former head, Lois Lerner, refused to testify, tried to plead the fifth, but then tried to defend herself. There's all kinds of things of suspicion that look funny around this, and now you've got this, the current interim head, or the most recent head, that is not complying with the judge's order. You can't do that in America. When a judge says you got to turn something over, you got to turn it over.
Yeah, so Taryn, I mean, why wouldn't he? Come on, it does look fishy, does it not? When you've got a judge, I mean, it's one thing for Congress to continue holding these hearings, and they seem to never get as many answers as Judicial Watch, who has gone to the court system and said, look, now the judge is telling you, you're supposed to be turning over these documents. Now they're defying a court order. It looks fishy, does it not?
Well, it may look fishy, but they have released a written statement saying they will cooperate, and they seem to be, responding each time that they're going to cooperate, that they are cooperating.
Well, it's one thing to say it, though,
I'm not sure
Taryn,
how much of this is grandstanding,
Taryn,
as well.
No, but Taryn, there's a total difference in saying, it's just like a little kid who puts his hand in the cookie jar. Yeah, I didn't mean to do it. That doesn't mean they're not going to do it again. I mean, it's similar in the sense that they can say that they're going to comply, but the fact of the matter is they're not.
Well, I think, too, we're seeing what they're saying. What is your definition of timely, too? I mean, I think we do have to understand that this is a complicated matter with as many emails as they're talking about. And I think it's unfair to say that they're saying we're going to respond and we're responding, and we're kind of arguing back and forth and mincing words over what the definition of timely is and where, whether they're cooperating.
Gretchen, we're not
or
arguing about the words of anything. The judge said clearly, beginning July 1st, begin to turn over batches of emails in groups of however many of the 1,800 that they have now discovered that we were told were totally gone. There is nothing about this that meets the smell test, not a single ounce of it.
Yeah, and not only are they not turning over the documents as they've been ordered to, but remember in the beginning they also said they never even had those emails.
Right.
And then guess what? They turned up. This story is far from over, and maybe finally this judge will get answers for the American taxpayer. Kevin and Taryn, thank you much.
Thanks.